And now for a Citizens Academy short.
Who serves on the Midland Police Department? We currently have 52 employees with the Midland Police Department. 50 of them are sworn officers, 2 of them are civilian employees. The police department itself is broken down into several departments. We have our patrol division, we have our detective bureau, we have our school resource officers, and then we have our administrative/leadership team. Where is the headquarters? The Midland Police Department Law Enforcement Center is currently located at 2727 Rod Street, which used to be the Circle Mall. We've been there now for just over 25 years, and we share the building with 2 other agencies. We share it with the Midland County Sheriff's Office and Midland County Central Dispatch Center. What does a detective in the Midland Police Department do? Our detective bureau currently consists of 3 detectives, 1 detective sergeant, 1 detective lieutenant, and we have an officer that works with Bayonet, our local undercover drug agency that is teamed with the state of Michigan. That Bayonet officer is also under the direction of the detective lieutenant. Our detectives work hand in hand with patrol. They follow up on many of the complaints that the patrol can't finish up on. They get involved in the more serious felony complaints, such as a criminal sexual assault, a felony domestic, or really any kind of felony assault where a little more time is needed. Our detectives work closely with the CPS or DHHS. They work with them with complaints that they are investigating as far as child neglect, family neglect, and everything like that. Our detective bureau is on duty 24/7, or they're actually on call 24/7, and they will respond out to many of the calls that we need them on. Needless to say, they are very busy. All right, and then what types of training do officers and staff go through to stay current? We qualify twice a year for our handguns, once in the spring, once in the fall. Our officers like to try and get into our range at least once a month so they can stay proficient with their firearms. We're also required to qualify at least once a year with our pepper spray, our taser, our shotgun, and rifle. We as a police department are required by the state of Michigan to get certified on several other trainings, such as defensive tactics, CPR, and first aid, and many others. With the Midland Police Department's most recent accreditation from the Chiefs of Police of Michigan, we are now required to train in bias and in how to deal with someone in mental health distress. Both of those we have received many hours of training already. What types of calls does the Midland Police Department most frequently handle? For the most part, we handle property crimes, such as larcenies from cars, damage to property, and we police a lot of car crashes. Calls differ from days to nights. A lot of the time, the nighttime calls are related to alcohol, so we deal with a lot of drunk drivers, assaults related to alcohol, and other complaints like that. We have a lot of the same type of calls that most of the cities do. Thankfully, we just don't have the volume and violence as some of those cities. Why would anyone want to be a Midland police officer? I can tell you firsthand, if you have any desire to get in any kind of public service, such as police work, fire work, first aid, or anything, the community itself is a great community. The citizens have a full understanding and appreciation for what we do, whether it just be going out in the neighborhoods and pulling traffic stops, handling the calls. They know when we're getting called to them, they need help, and we're there to help them. We get a lot of positive feedback from the citizens. We get a lot of positive feedback from our government, and we do appreciate it. And you do truly feel appreciated in this community as a police officer, as a first responder. And that goes a long ways, especially in the environment that we're in right now. It really means a lot. It makes it easier to come to work. It makes it easier to put the uniform on, to put the badge on, to know that what we're doing here is right, and it just feels good.